everybody, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial for you to show you how to do some of the basic crochet stitches. Okay, so let's get started. So first you're going to want to make a slip knot, and this is how I do it. I take my yarn and I cross it over, and then I take either the tail end like that, or I take the working end. It's totally up to you which side you want to do. I change mine up just about every project. It just depends on what I'm working on and that day pretty much. But this is how I'm going to be doing it today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your tail yarn and hold it between your fingers like this, down here at the bottom. You're going to really lightly hold your stitch on your hook so it doesn't slide around too much. And what you're going to do is you're going to come under and through your loop. Okay? This is called a chain. And you do these for foundation chains or starting things in the round. It's really simple and easy to do. I recommend practicing these so that you can get your tension pretty much identical for all the stitches. That's going to be your main thing, is keeping your tension the same. Okay? So now we're going to turn our work. We're going to go up, and the next stitch we're going to do is called the single crochet. And single crochets are a 1 stitch height. So when I'm turning, I'm going to go into the second hole right there from the hook. Okay, you're going to insert your hook into the stitch, loop over, pull through, and then loop over and pull through the stitches on your hook. Okay, do that again, pull through, and then pull through. Okay, and this is the single crochet. Pretty easy. It's the probably first stitch that you'll learn. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay, now we're going to turn our work front to back, like so. Some people like to chain for the next row beforehand, like this, and then turning. Some people like to turn first and then chain. It's totally up to you, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Sometimes the chains count as the first stitch, sometimes they don't. It's really important to read your pattern to know what you need to do. So I chained 2. So the next stitch we're going to do is a double crochet. Okay? I hope so. See that a little bit. Okay? Yeah. So we've chained 2, and now for the double crochet, what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over first, insert it under your 2 loops right there, yarn over again, pull through, and now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to do 1 and 2. Okay? So yarn over, under, pull through. And this is a double crochet. This one goes really quickly, and as you can see, it's double the height of a regular crochet stitch. I have my helper with me. She's eating her breakfast while I do this. Okay. Oops. Do a single crochet. Okay. And we're almost to the end. Right here. It's your last stitch. An important thing to remember with crochet is especially working in the round, to make sure that you have the same number of stitches from the beginning of the row to the end of the row, because sometimes they get sneaky towards the end and they blend themselves in, and they're a little hard to see. So the last stitch we're going to do is the triple crochet or treble crochet, depending on where you're from. So for that one, we chain 3, and we're going to yarn over twice and then go into the stitch, and then do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and do that again. Yarn over twice into the stitch like that. 1, 2, and 3. So you can tell there's quite a big difference between the stitches. So that's something to keep in mind if you're writing your own patterns, what you want the density of your item to be, because the triple crochet is a lot more airy versus like a single crochet, and doing triple crochets would be a lot faster than doing a whole bunch of single crochets though. So that's something just to keep in mind if you're just working on something that you're making versus like a pattern that someone else has written. Okay, and then here comes a little bit of a tricky part. Is we have our chain here. Some people like to go into the top stitch of the chains like this. It's a little difficult on this one. I didn't keep my tension right. There we go. So you can go into the top stitch of your turning chain like that, or you can just go in the space. That also depends on your pattern. Some people like to go into the top stitch of the chain. That's what it looks like in the space. But yeah, so there you go. You got single crochet, double crochet, and your triple crochet. Okay, thanks for watching.